Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Living in Light Church. I am Reverend Robert Ingold. I'm going to be leading services for today. This is our second Sunday, which is very unusual for us because usually we don't have services on the second Sunday. But going forward, it's going to be 3 Sundays a month. So we had one last week, we're having one today, and we're having one next week, and then we do it all over again next month for August. So thank you for coming. If you have cell phones, you might want to put them on silent so they don't disturb us during this service. We have coffee, bottled water, hot chocolate, hot tea, if you're interested in those things. And of course, the restrooms are over to the left in the other building. We have a healing book. So if you know someone that could use healing, but they can't make it today, put their name on the book and we will address them during the service. Today is Billet Readings. So at the end of the service, we're going to be doing readings from messages on pieces of paper. These are pieces of paper that we don't know who wrote on them, so it's anonymous. We don't know who we're reading for, but by putting a special mark on the front page, when we call that out, then you'll know, oh, that's right, I made that dollar sign or whatever the symbol is, because that's for me. So that way you'll know it's for you. We had a nice 4th of July. It's like everybody's okay. It's like nobody's lost any fingers or anything like that. So that's good. We're going to start by having everyone stand as we sing Count Your Blessings on page 110 of the hymnals. 110, 110. There it is. When upon life's billows you are tempest tossed, when you are discouraged and all is lost, count your many blessings one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. Are you ever burdened with a load of care? Does a cross seem heavy you are called to bear? Count your many blessings, every doubt will fly, and you will be singing as the days go by. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. So amid the conflict, whether great or small, do not be discouraged, God is over all. Count your many blessings, angels will attend. Help and comfort give you to your journey's end. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, angels God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. Thank you. Infinite Spirit, we come together to brighten our own spiritual lights in your presence. We thank Thee for the opportunities to learn life lessons, for a better understanding of unconditional love. We abide by the laws of nature and recognize their value. We understand the quest for spirituality may not be easy, but it is worthwhile. We thank You for providing a place for us to learn. We thank You for providing companions along the way. Amen.
Amen.
You may now be seated. We'll continue on with the reading of the principles, which are on the inside cover, front cover of the hymnal books. Maybe it's the first page. You got it? Okay. We're going to recite these together, starting with number 1, which is, we believe in infinite intelligence. We believe that the phenomena of nature, both physical and spiritual, are the expression of infinite intelligence. We affirm that a correct understanding of such expression and living in accordance therewith constitute true religion. We affirm that the existence and personal identity of the individual continue after the change called death. We affirm that communication with the so-called dead is a fact scientifically proven by the phenomena of spiritualism. We believe that the highest morality is contained in the golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. We affirm the moral responsibility of individuals and that we make our own happiness or unhappiness as we obey or disobey nature's physical and spiritual laws. We affirm that the doorway to Reformation is never closed against any soul, here or hereafter. We affirm that the precepts of prophecy and healing are divine attributes proven through mediumship. One of these, I think it's number 5, talks about how it's been scientifically proven. This was actually a long time ago, like over 100 years ago, when spiritualism first came on the scene, and there were a bunch of non-believers that this is all make-believe, this is all fake stuff, and they decided to scientifically prove that it did not exist. And they were wrong. They found out there's something actually to this. And so that's what they mean when they say it's been proven scientifically. So we will now move on to the spiritual healing service. And this will be led by our minister in training, Avery Babin. Come on up, Avery.
Okay, thank you very much. We have a healing book for those of you who are unable to attend, for those who are unable to attend the service. If you know someone who you feel could use a healing and you have not done so, please add their name to that list now. As a part of the healing service, we will be singing the healing hymn and redirecting, or not redirecting, but reciting the healing prayer. I will then ask the spiritual healers to station themselves in the healing chairs and invite those of you who wish to receive a personal healing. If you would like a healing but have trouble getting to one of our healing chairs, please raise your hand and a healer will come to you. Please be aware that healing is about working energy provided by spirits who have chosen the healing mediums to send their spiritual energy through. In order to become a certified commissioned healer, practicing healers need to provide at least 3 affidavits. If you feel you have received some benefit of healing, we ask that you fill out one of our affidavits to help them. Currently, myself, Charles, Stephen, and Sandra need these affidavits. Please remain seated as we now recite the healing hymn to help us get into a higher vibration of healing space and energy. We will be singing healing hymn number 109, He Healeth Me, verses 1 and 2.
To bind me closer still to thee, since to is thy love and be with me.
Let us now recite the healing prayer found in the hymnal books, the very first page. Some may be in the back. I ask this great unseen healing force to remove all obstructions from my mind and body and to restore me to perfect health. I ask this in all sincerity and honesty, and I will do my part. I ask this great unseen healing force to help both present and absent ones who are in need of help and to restore them to perfect health. I put my trust in the love and power of God. I now ask the spiritual healers to take their places as the healing chairs are now open for those who wish to receive a hands-on healing. The healers will ask your permission for the laying on of hands and will only touch your shoulders. If you do not feel comfortable with someone touching you, please let the healers know and they will adjust themselves to make no contact. Hands are the focal point of spiritual energy coming from spiritual world and passing through the healer's hands into the one requesting to be healed. It is helpful for the one in need to be mindful of the gift being shared and to think of themselves as being restored by this action. I would like to offer a meditation, and it is recommended that you keep your legs and arms uncrossed while sitting in a relaxed state. This healing meditation will bring about a peaceful feeling to the group, which is conducive to the vibration of spirit. This one I like to call is the self-worth meditation. Start with the affirmation. I am happy and loving person, and I carry God's unique essence in my soul. Every action I do today will be for others as well as myself. Now we will begin with the meditation. Begin to relax yourself. Take a nice, deep breath. Allow the tension to release from your toes and move up your feet. Let it continue from your ankles up to your legs, to your knees. Let the tension release from the knees to the hips, to the trunk of your body. Release the tension in your shoulders to your neck. Spread it out to your arms and your hands. The tension releases from your jaw to the top of your head. Now begin to heal yourself by visualizing an emerald green light that surrounds you. It envelops you. Breathe deeply, and with each exhale, say to yourself, I am letting go of all negativity. Be in that space of positive energy as you now visualize yourself in the meadow. You can hear the birds and the wind blowing through the foliage. Walk slowly along as the Spirit guides, angels, and even your loved ones who have passed on walk beside you. Notice how you feel free and light, almost as if you were glowing with God's love, and your heart is at peace. You can sense deep inside of you the true, happy, successful beauty of your immortal soul. Pick a trait you love or admire about yourself. Maybe you're a compassionate person, a caring person, one who helps others. Whatever it is you choose, put that label on a flowering plant nearby. See yourself watering that flower and watch it grow. It blooms greater right before your eyes. Any guilt, opinions, criticisms, or rejections fall off the branches to the to the ground. And you can step on them to break them up and drive them into the dirt. You may have specific events in your life that are embarrassing, such as obsessions, losses, pains. Let those fall to the ground around you. Their power is now diminished to the point that you can step on them too. There is one healing chair available. Walk now, further along until you come upon a stream. You step into the stream and the cool water washes away any remaining crumbs of negativity you have stomped out. Following that stream, you begin to hear falling water and discover a waterfall. Walk into it, and you feel that same cool water rinsing all negativities. You are now clean, and the clothing of positive energy is what remains. Notice the waterfall is now given off a rainbow color. Each side, PF color flows through you. The yellows and golds increase your spirituality. The blues calm your soul and relieves depression. The red accelerates healing and blood flow to all of your body parts. The greens heal every part of your body, soul, and mind. Stay within this waterfall of color for a moment longer. Now you may leave this waterfall and follow that stream back from whence you came. You slowly walk to the special flower you're nourished. Now come back into yourself, to this earthly body, the body that is uniquely yours. This is the body you live with. This is the body you use to express yourself. Now come back to us, fully refreshed and alert. And at this time, I will now read from the healing list and ask the healing energies to attend the following. This is a tribute to those who have crossed over. From the healing list. If there's anybody whose names I have not called out, you may say them silently or out loud if you wish. At this time, I'd also like to send healing energies to the children of the earth, emergency responders, doctors, and nurses, and those who are in need. This now concludes the healing portion of our service. And the healers are free to sit when they are done performing their healing. I would like to remind you that some of our healers are training to become commissioned healers and require at least a minimum of 3 affidavits as part of their, requirements. If you receive a beneficial healing, we ask that you fill out an affidavit for their benefit, which we have available. Thank you so very much. Reverend Bob, back to you.
Thank you, Avery.
You're welcome.
During the healing, I was starting to get hot. It's like that happens quite often. Hey, excuse me? Turn this down a little. Yeah, I was starting to get warmed up. Now I'm coming back down again. So there's definitely energy at work there. We're going to be having a sermon led by our own Reverend Sandra Deckinger. But before we do, we're going to sing a song, a hymn. Let's see. How about Beautiful Isle of Somewhere? That's on page 28, so it's early on in the books. Beautiful Isle of Somewhere on page 28. There it is. Somewhere the sun is shining, somewhere the songbirds dwell. Hush midnight sad repining, God lives in all is well. Somewhere, somewhere, beautiful isle of somewhere, land of the true, where we live anew. Beautiful isle of somewhere, somewhere the day is longer, somewhere the task is done, somewhere the heart is stronger, somewhere the burden won. Somewhere, somewhere, beautiful isle of somewhere, land of the truth, where we live anew. Beautiful isle of somewhere, somewhere the clouds are lifted, somewhere the angels wave, somewhere the clouds are lifted, somewhere the angels wave, somewhere, somewhere, beautiful isle of somewhere, land of the truth, where we live. Beautiful isle of somewhere. And now I ask Sandy Deckinger to come up.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
You know, we live in a world that is obsessed with speed, fast connections, instant answers, same-day delivery, or sometimes now with Safeway, it could be within an hour or two. We expect things to happen now, and if they don't, we start to question everything. But patience is not about waiting quietly. Patience is about waiting wisely. It's not a delay of action. It's a deep trust that life unfolds in divine timing, not us. You know, patience is often mistaken for passivity, but it's not weakness. It's a powerful inner strength, a spiritual maturity that allows us to be still without giving up. It's the soul's way of saying, I trust the process, even though I don't see the outcome. Think of nature. No flower blooms overnight. No mountain rises in a day. The universe itself took billions of years to form and is still in the process. We begin to understand real transformation takes time. Ask yourself, where am I being invited to trust my timing rather than force my own? When we feel impatience, it's often labeled as a flaw. But impatience is often a message. It signals discomfort, fear, or desire for control. Instead of suppressing it, let's sit with it gently and curiously. Examine it. Ask yourself, what am I really afraid of right now? What expectation have I set that's causing me tension? Sometimes the greatest act of patience is not in the waiting, but in letting go of timeliness, of control, and of how we think things should happen. Culturally, we associate waiting with wasting time. But in spiritual terms, waiting is often where the real work is beginning, beneath the surface, in the silence, in the pause between steps. Seeds break open underground before they bloom. Likewise, there are moments in our lives where everything feels still. But those movements are sacred. The stillness is where we listen, where we heal, where we align. Turn your waiting time into a ritual. Breathe, observe, journal, walk. Let the pause feed your spirit. You know, patience teaches us about compassion. When we cultivate patience in our lives, you know, we begin to offer patience to others and to ourselves. It teaches us to meet people where they are, not where we wish they were. It helps us to see that everyone is unfolding at their own pace. Patience softens us. It slows down our reaction. It deepens our empathy. We begin to understand life is not a race, but a relationship with ourselves, others, and the deeper forces at play. At its core, patience is trust in action. Not blind trust, but conscious trust. Believe that something meaningful is being woven, even if we don't see it yet. When we are patient, we live in the energy of allowing rather than resisting. We allow our life to unfold, relationships to deepen, healing to rise, and clarity to emerge. Not by force, but by faithful flow. Close your eyes for a moment. deep breath. Feel the rhythm of your breath. Feel the steadiness of your body. Remind yourself, I am exactly where I need to be. Everything is unfolding in perfect time. It may not be my time, but I release the need to rush. I am rooted in peace. Patience is not just a virtue. It's a spiritual path. It teaches us how to listen deeply, wait wisely, and live in harmony with the greater understanding and unfolding of life. So if you're waiting today, waiting for clarity, healing, love, opportunity, know this, you are not behind. You are becoming. You are growing. You are preparing. And when the time is right, what is meant for you will arrive with the force and the grace of destiny. May we all have the courage to wait well and the wisdom to trust the timing of our lives. There are so many things that tell us what we should be doing. For infants, they have these charts that say at 1 month it should be doing this, at 2 months it should be doing that. And mothers get very upset when the book says the baby should be doing this and mine isn't doing it. Oh, it causes such anxiety. And, is something wrong with my child? Let's go to the doctor. Let's have all of these tests. And yet, they fail to realize that this baby is an individual and that it has its own schedule for moving up and growing forward. But you keep watching and you keep waiting. And if the behavior continues, like the baby doesn't crawl within 6 months, that's when you start worrying. That's when you go to the doctor. But this is where your patience is needed. I'd like to leave you with these words. I am rooted in patience. I release the need to rush. I trust the rhythm of my life. Everything unfolds in perfect time. And in this stillness, I am still growing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sandy. You speak so softly. No wonder you want to be known as the quiet medium. But thank you. I know about patience. It's like we always want things to speed up faster than what actually occurs. It's like, come on, we're getting so impatient. It's like you just got to go with it. You just got to go with that flow.
And that's why there's so many speeders on the road.
Oh, that's right. When I'm on the road, it's like I don't worry about, I got to get ahead of somebody else. But there's always somebody there. I got to get ahead. Go ahead, get ahead. I know that it was yesterday. I attended a meditation group that was on Zoom, and at the beginning of it, we actually was because of my request. We actually do a healing part at the beginning of it, where everybody puts their names together, and then that list is recited before we do the meditation. So when they start reciting the list, I put my hands up to do healing. And yesterday, I had the most energy in my hands that I ever felt before, because it kind of surprised me. It's like, wow, this is really strong. Had I received that energy at the beginning of my journey, it would have been too much for me. I would not have been able to handle it. So this is a process over years where it slowly builds up a little more, a little more, a little more. So there's the patience. So thank you, Sandy. And now it is time for the love offering. So we're asking for collections to help keep this church going. And we're at 3 Sundays now, so we got 3 collections. So that'll definitely help. I almost pulled out my credit card. Thank you. So, infinite intelligence, thank you for allowing us to gather and share your spiritual knowledge today. With this collection, we will be able to continue with our spiritual growth. We will continue to share your gifts bestowed upon us with others. Let this offering be a sign of our dedication to you, to your church. Let it help us carry the message of spiritualism, and let your light continue to reach each and every one of us. Thank you. Amen. And now we're moving on to announcements. As I've said repeatedly, we have 3 Sundays a month now. So you all know because you're here today. We have the books in the back. I just added a few more books, and we're almost at 400 books. We're 398 books for our library, so it keeps on growing, getting bigger and bigger. I also get a what they call analytics for our website to show how many visitors we have, and the number's slowly climbing and climbing and climbing. So our last one, we had 91 visitors that month, so that's the most we've ever had. So we're getting up there slowly but surely. We're getting up there more and more. And also our own ministry and training, Avery Babin, next week is going to be attending the Soul Search Expo. And this one's in Palo Alto next Saturday and Sunday. So he won't be here Sunday because he's going to be working. And I think it's at the Crown Plaza.
Crown Plaza in Palo Alto.
In Palo Alto, okay.
So I will miss you guys.
Yes, yeah. But you'll be here in spirit.
I will be here in spirit.
So thank you for that. We don't have anything upcoming. Our next seance, public seance, is probably going to be towards the end of August, because we're doing it every other month. So that's a little ways away yet. So there's plenty of time to think, should I go? Do I want to do it? I don't know. So we'll let you know when we get closer to it. And do you have any announcements other than that?
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. And I guess that is it for the announcements. We're going to be moving on to billet readings, and let me go get the basket. Oh, it's up here already? Oh, wow.
It manifested.
Yes. Thank you. It looks like 6. We have 6. So I know that you're going to be participating.
Yeah.
I will. And Sandy, are you participating as well? Reading? Okay, so I guess, Annie, did you want to do one? Did you want to try to do one? Okay. All right then. I will do one and then let you do another, and then we'll move on from there. Okay? So I'm going to start first, and this one's jumping out at me. It's 3333. So with a line under it. 3333. So that's pretty unique, so I'm sure you know who you are. So I'm holding the paper in my hand, trying to get that energy, that connection. And I'm seeing faces of all the different people here. It's like it's searching for who it might be. I'm not supposed to know who it is. Something's a little abrasive. Something's a little prickly. I'm seeing like little pointy things on the ground coming up, like little ice crystals or something like that. So you can take your hand. It's rough. It's like putting your hand on something. It's rough. So there's something rough going on. Things are not smooth. We need to smooth things out. Now I see like sandpaper, an electric sandpaper machine that's vibrating to get that stuff nice and smooth, and then you can rub your hands. There we go. Now it's nice and smooth. So you have some work that you need to do in order to smooth things out. And let's see the messages. I believe you need to keep working with this car because now I see the car going through a car wash. And if you're going to get rid of it, you wouldn't be putting it through the car wash. So you need to take care of the car. There it is. There, that's the message. Go ahead. Continue to take care of this car. Continue to take care of this car. And is that the roughness? I was wondering if what I got earlier was part of this. I don't think so. I think the car is something different. So whatever you need to smooth out, it's not about the car, it's about something else. So now we have two issues. The car, which you need to hang on to, take care of it, take care of the car, and smooth out what the rough edges of what's going on in your life right now. And that's the message that I'm getting. Okay? Annie, would you like to go?
First one.
Yes.
Am I supposed to say the symbol?
Yes, yeah, but so that they know.
I see a symbol on the paper and it's a heart. A heart is symbolic of love. I'm getting the words, love is everlasting. Love is everlasting. This message has to do with, this message pertains to a step parent. I'm getting stepmother figure. And the message is just to keep providing love because love is everlasting. And what is most important in your relationship is love, simply that. And may you be guided by your love that is enduring and everlasting. Keep being guided by the love, your love. Don't worry about anything else. Don't doubt yourself. Instead of self-doubt, may you be guided by your love for your loved one. Spirit says, everlasting love is for you. Do you understand this? Real love lasts forever. May you be guided by your love for your stepdaughter. And that's all I have.
Yes. Okay. Good morning, family.
Good morning.
Okay. This one looks like a Y and a Y. It looks like it's like underscore. But I'm gonna show this real quick.
Yeah.
It's a Y and a Y. It's like Y. Why? Why? No, I don't know. Anyhow, let's see. Could be more like yes. Anyhow, when I touch in on this, I'm really feeling like there's a mother figure standing here with this particular village. either a mother figure or some love type figure. It's a female with blondish hair. She's coming through a little bit younger. She's got a lot of energy, very angelic. Blondish hair, longer. She's nodding her head yes. And then I'm seeing her pushing. The aura is very white. She's trying to push you forward. And I'm hearing her whispering, go, go, go. And I don't know if this relates to the message you put in the question. Sorry about the chocolate on my shirt. I just had to put chocolate on. My blood sugar was getting a little low, so. Wow. Interesting that I got yes, yes, yes. So the answer to that question is yes. So, in other words, wow. What did she mean? What did that angel mean by pushing? Get him the hell out of there. Love and blessings. There's another one that really came to me, that really stood out to me, and this one was the cloud. This is a cloud that's got a lot of rain right here. This one has a lot of rain. Oh, that is so sad. It seems a little sad right here. A lot of rain, cloud with raindrops. To me, rain is I love rain personally. It provides a lot of happiness. Why does it provide happiness? Because, it's providing, the world with what it needs. But let's see what this feels. It does seem a little gray. It feels a little gray, but it feels like it's washing away what needs to be washed away. Washing away worries, clearing away things unnecessary. And then the sun is coming out, drying up the rain. I feel like I'm giving the song, the Itsy Bitsy Spider. It's nice and sunny now, and things are starting to clear up. And again, will everything be okay? Yes, everything will be fine. Just gotta step back a little bit. Love and blessings to you. It's gonna be okay. I get this feeling that you're having a little bit of anxiety inside, but you're going to be okay. You just got to kind of step back. Love and blessings to you. God bless you. And I just saw like a pink heart there for a minute. Answered that. They are justified. Love and blessings. God bless. 10 left in there.
Okay. I have a heart, a flower, and to me it looks like an 11, but I don't know, maybe it's some type of face. As I come into this rate of vibration, the first thing that comes into my mind is, what are you doing with yourself? I feel that whoever this person is, they're not really taking care of themselves the way they should be. There's different elements. I see a picture of the body, and I see different elements coming into this body, but it's not really, the body is not really metabolizing them or using them. The elements that have to be adjusted must be, I want to say, more from the earth. What is this, the question? Please take care of yourself. Stop rushing. Like today's lecture, patience. Patience. The idea is very good. The idea is very good. But more clarity is needed as to what type of enterprise it should be, and also you have to look into the legal ramifications of this. It's still in the beginning stage. If you continue, be very patient and do a lot of research, and it will come out it will work. Thank you very much for that. Somebody likes to draw circles. It looks like the double circles. I'm seeing these double circles, but they're intertwining in one little section. I get the impression that this is about two different people who are going in circles, but there's only like a tiny little part of their life that is intersecting, trying out things. Don't be in a rush to continue making wider and wider circles. If you feel comfortable with the little section that is overlapping, make progress to shorten it down, to broaden it out more, and because there's a feeling of comfort in this area. It will happen. But again, it's a two-part progress. Two sections. And when you decide whether you're going to let these two circles go away and work on their own, or if you want to continue to keep leading this little section where they intertwine. That is your decision. But what are you earning from this? What are you getting from this? That's what you have to look inside yourself and decide what you really want to do. I want to thank everyone for allowing me to read for them.
Thank you very much. Well, thank you for everybody that gave messages, and I hope that the ones that received them got the answers they were looking for. I guess that's
Actually,
gonna
you
be-
have an announcement.
Oh, wow, okay. A little late.
Yes, it is. But I will miss each and every one of you guys next Sunday. I love you all so very much. Wish me good luck. So anyway, that's my announcement. I love you all.
You're gonna do well.
Yeah.
You do. You always
Yes.
do.
True.
Yes. Okay. So I would like to close this service with our benediction. And that benediction is, may the peace of the spheres of light be in our hearts. May the consciousness of the God Spirit be with us and throughout the universe. Bless and beautify the lives of humanity now and always. Amen. And thank you. So thank you all for attending services for today. Again, you can get some coffee or water on your way.